One more book, Mama.
Hi there. Welcome to One More Book, Mama, where we read our favorite stories. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button down below. Today we'll be reading Authentically Addie, written by Stephanie Wolfe and illustrated by Noor Alshalabi. Today's story is being read with permission by the author and the publisher. Thank you. Meet Addie. She is a unique kid just like you. Addie loves to smile. Her favorite color is pink. She adores anything with sparkles, and she loves to dance. Most importantly, Addie is always ready for an adventure. Do you notice some things about Addie that might be different from you? Addie zooms around in a wheelchair because it is hard for her to walk. Addie also uses a tool called a trach. Can you say trach? The trach helps her breathe. Because of her trach, it is hard for Addie to talk. Instead, Addie communicates to others by smiling, laughing, frowning, or crying. Addie's mom, dad, and brother understand her best because they're around her every day. But you might have a hard time understanding her at first if you don't know her well. That's okay. Even though Addie uses these tools and communicates differently, we can still be her friend. If there's something you don't understand about Addie, all you have to do is ask nicely. Hey, would you like to go on an adventure with Addie? Great, let's go. Today, Addie is going to the zoo. This zoo is not just any zoo. It's a zoo that helps animals with disabilities. Are you ready to meet all of Addie's animal friends? At the zoo, a zookeeper greets Addie and her service dog, Winky. Winky is trained to help Addie with seizures. Seizures make her body shake and sometimes scare her, but Winky is there to keep her safe. It's nice to meet you, Addie. My name is Kiara, and I am a zookeeper. Today is a very special day. I will be taking you to meet many unique animals. Each animal has differences, like you and I. Do you notice something different about the way I look? Kiara has vitiligo. It causes her skin to lose color in places. She loves that the animals all look different too because it brings us all together. Can you help me bring all the tools the animals we meet will need along the way? Asked Kiara. Addie smiles a big smile. She's excited to help Kiara with the animals. Addie and Kiara begin their visit through the zoo. Their first animal is Addie's favorite, a West African giraffe named Gloria. West African giraffes are so tall they can reach leaves off the top of the trees. Gloria loves snacking on leaves or munching on pieces of romaine lettuce that visitors give her. Gloria has cerebral palsy. It makes her muscles stiff, which makes it difficult for her to walk. These forearm crutches help her walk with the other giraffes. At the next habitat, there are monkeys climbing and playing everywhere. Here, Addie meets the dusky leaf monkey Merle. When Merle joined the zoo, he was missing an arm, so doctors fit him with a prosthetic arm so he can play as much as he likes. We might even see him doing flips and cartwheels if we look closer. Merle doesn't let his prosthetic arm stop him from having fun. In a dark building filled with animals that work at night, Addie meets Baxter, a fruit bat from Australia. Bats are pollinators. They carry pollen from one plant to another, which helps plants make seeds that grow more plants. At night, you may find Baxter snacking on sweet, sticky bananas and other fruits. Baxter is legally blind. He wears glasses and uses his big ears to help him see in the dark, using a special kind of hearing called echolocation. Can you friends say echolocation? Now Addie comes face to face with a large, gentle animal, Emma the African elephant. When it's hot outside, Emma uses her ears to keep her body cool, like two big air conditioners. Her ears are shaped like Africa, the continent she's from. Emma uses a hearing aid because she is hard of hearing. Her favorite type of music is jazz because the trumpets in the songs make the same sound as her trunk. When she hears the music, she can't help but dance. The next habitat is filled with lots of tall green grass. This is where Ziggy, the plains zebra, lives. Every zebra has different stripes to help the others tell them apart. Ziggy's favorite sport is soccer. He loves to kick the ball far. When Ziggy joined the zoo, he had trouble eating. Now he has a feeding tube and formula to help him grow strong so he can run fast when he plays. He even has a cool sticker that holds his feeding tube on his face. Addie races Kiara to the next habitat. She zooms up the ramp and beats the zookeeper to see Sadie the Siberian Tiger. Siberian tigers are one of the world's largest cats. Sadie has a stutter and works every day with a speech therapist who makes it easier for her to talk. Sadie may look tough, but she is very sweet. Her favorite thing to do is sing to her cubs. When she sings, it helps her stutter go away. Addie waves to Sadie and follows Kiara to the aviary. It is filled with hundreds of beautiful birds decorated in every color of the rainbow. Birds land on Addie's shoulders and legs. Kiara points to a blue and yellow bird with tape on its mouth, doing rolls and loop tricks in the air. Marigold is a blue and yellow macaw from Mexico. Macaws have very strong beaks that crush the nuts they like to eat. Marigold's mouth isn't strong enough yet because she has a cleft lip. The special tape helps her mouth stay strong. At the next habitat, Kiara helps Addie put on a large coat to keep warm. It is so cold, she can see her breath as she meets Maggie the macaroni penguin from Antarctica. Macaroni penguins talk to each other by moving their heads, flapping their flippers, and bowing to each other. Maggie is very shy and flaps her flippers a lot more than the others because she has autism. We have to take things slow when getting to know Maggie, but when she warms up to you, she is the sweetest friend you could have. She loves to dive for little toys in the pool all day long. It helps her feel calm when there are a lot of people around. Addie is nervous to visit the next animal. She holds the zookeeper's hand as they come to a large habitat with lots of swampy water and an island in the middle. Archie is an albino American alligator, which means his skin doesn't have color like other alligators. His eyes are very light and they often hurt when he is outside. Archie enjoys sunbathing, so Addie and Kiara set up sunglasses and an umbrella on the little island for him. Addie is thrilled that Archie turned out to be so nice. After saying goodbye to Archie, Addie wheels to the butterfly house where an orange and black butterfly say hi by landing right on Addie's nose. Blossom, the monarch butterfly, loves lavender and the color purple. I love purple too. Blossom has ADD, so her brain has a hard time focusing on what she's doing. Sometimes she even forgets where she is flying. The lavender in the butterfly house calms her and helps her focus. Addie and the zookeeper move to a habitat filled with tall trees. Here they meet a very happy sloth. Speedy, the three-toed sloth from South America, climbs very slow. He has Down syndrome, which means his muscles are made differently than ours. Today, Kiara is bringing him paint to help his hands become stronger. Art is fun, and the skills help him to do his job in the rainforest better. You'll always catch Speedy painting with a smile. Addie and Kiara see many children laughing and clapping at the next habitat. Addie quickly wheels past them to see a meerkat juggling. Millie the meerkat is from South Africa and lives with a lot of her family. When Millie joined the zoo, the doctors noticed she was thirsty and tired all the time. It turns out she has type 1 diabetes. This machine checks her blood sugar every day. When her blood sugar gets low, medicine called insulin and extra snacks help raise it up so she's safe. Across the way, many bright flamingos stand in the most beautiful blue water. Flynn, the Caribbean flamingo, stands on one leg like all his friends. Standing like this keeps flamingos warm. When Flynn came to the zoo as a baby, he needed surgery because his spine had an opening. We call that spina bifida. Even though this makes it challenging for him to do some of the things other flamingos do, he still tries. He especially loves to water ski on one leg. AFOs are tools Flynn puts on his feet and ankles to help him feel strong when he stands, walks, and water skis. Now, Addie and the zookeeper come to their last animal of the day. Andy, the Andean bear, is teaching a yoga class. All the bears have different white markings that help each bear tell the other apart. Andy came to the zoo with a hole in his heart. He has a scar down his chest from the surgery that repaired the hole. Andy loves to say he is part of the Zipper Club because his scar looks like a jacket zipper running down his chest. Addie is in the Zipper Club too. Andy likes to do yoga, so he gets exercise without putting too much strain on his heart. The stethoscope checks to make sure his heart is beating strong. As the sun sets, Addie follows Kiara to the zoo's exit. She is so happy that she got to meet all the animals and spend the day celebrating their differences. Because she took the time to learn about her new friends' differences, Addie understands her friends better. It's always good to be curious, as long as you are kind and loving towards others. Every animal at this zoo is beautiful and unique as God made them, just like you and me. We are all made for a special purpose, with different ways of giving to the world. With a happy tear in her eye, Addie waves goodbye to all her new friends at the zoo, excited to discover what her next adventure brings. Did you know Authentically Addie was based off a real person? If you want to see some real behind-the-scenes photos and a glimpse of Authentically Addie, you can follow her on Instagram at Authentically Addie Books. She'd love to hear from you. Happy Disability Pride, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful day. Stay tuned for next week. Bye.
I'm a book